in their gameplay. So into the pistol we'll go, kicking it off on Nuke with NQZ and Davideus catching 2 kills downstairs. That really puts pressure on a rotate, but with Big Uzera having just peeked into main, I don't blame G for still floating around out here.
Oh, he got baited, but...
He should get blindsided, but Big Uzera's...
Oh, yeah, I'll take a peek.
Yeah, just gonna find the tail end of that timing, and this is looking as clean as you could ask for in terms of T-side Nuke pistols.
Excellent and very nice here for Pain. Mozia is gonna be the last one up. We saw some cool plays out of the Tyloo players yesterday. Lots of amazing stuff. You know, Nuke should be a pretty fun map to start the series out on, to be honest. Smiles all around.
It's ultimately weird about this one. You say, you know, Nuke should be a fun place to start. Tyloo, that's where they slammed Vitality last night, right? That 13-4 upset on Vitality's pick. Like, you are coming in with an element of confidence off that. Forget about Inferno. Forget about that, you know, that one soul-crushing round that you're going to have nightmares about for months. Forget about it. And just get into this game. Tap back into whatever the hell it was that dominated Vitality. Weaponize that again.
Yeah, that no chance retake that they were running backwards.
You know, but on the other side of the coin, we're talking about a Pain that also beat Furia right here on Nuke as well 24 hours ago. That's you know, ranked number 1 and 2 in the world, going down to both the teams in this server on this very same map. That context kind of makes it feel a bit more of a toss-up.
Yeah, I really don't know who's going to... Do you feel that Pain will win?
I think Pain wins this series.
Okay. I think maybe I'm leaning towards Pain, but it's got to be close, right?
Yeah, but not to be on record, you know, that's what we discuss with Pain. You always talk about it. They just love to lose their map pick and then, you know, squeeze out a series win in the third. Maybe in overtime just to really kind of put their name on it. I could see a game like that coming out of them yet again. But I do think that, you know, they are running out of runway in this season in terms of trying to get back to that Austin form. You know, they wouldn't be the first team in the world that kind of shows a new face at majors specifically. It's just we haven't really seen their best version since the last major back in June.
That's interesting. I'm not even really convinced that they were that much better at Austin. I just think that they're kind of random in like how they play. And then I think the special thing about them is that you don't have to worry about the pressure of an event. Like, they'll always impress you when it comes to... Oh,
2 more deaths, I think. There? Bomb should pop and kill both. Both were fought. Yeah,
there was 3 of them really low.
Confirming. Snow and QZ both dead.
So, you don't have to... The thing is, you don't have to worry about Pain when it comes to big matches. Right? It's Furia that that's exactly the way. It's not a super... I don't want to say not structured. That's not the right word. They have structure, but they play differently. They play atypical CS, and then their special qualities. They don't seem. They seem to rise to the occasion, right, when it comes to those special hard matches where everyone else is nervous.
Yeah, they got that element of South American Counter-Strike to them.
They were the ones who eliminated at the Blast Showdown. Back in the day, they eliminated Furia getting into Lisbon. You know, that was the moment where you're like, whoa, how did they pull this off? Versus them.
Settle down, Grandpa. Wasn't that 2022 or something?
I know, 8, 9 years ago.
Yeah. Back in my day. Attacker gonna stop the cross. Damage done yet again here versus Snow and Davideus. So you can talk 4v3 all you want. It is hanging on by the thinnest of margins. And Mozia will mosey on downstairs. Gets over towards Single in the face of this 3-player Pain pack. Late play outer from DGT, so... And QZ, the only guy working with health here. He's got some low health pawns in front of him to play with.
Look how late that alert is. Back to the lobby. Mozia, he doesn't get caught up. Actually, Davideus did see him for a second, but he stayed still long enough that it was hard to notice.
Not the only player downstairs either. Mozia has support.
This is great for
Everybody don't fair.
Okay, they look at this as guns taken out, but they aren't. They aren't.
They want him not to jump the gun, but NQZ loses those 2 low health players, kind of uses them for information appropriately, doesn't take damage. Good cover from DGT.
10 seconds, they're definitely going upstairs.
Yeah, and there's a second one somewhere out there. Yeah. Right? Unknown to you, of course, but ready for the vent hold. And DGT is going to lurk his way back into the lobby for the others. So
give moments away like that, attacker, because that was actually a winnable spot. It's not fun to be at the bottom of vent. You kind of want to skip that step and get up to the top floor, but if your teammates come through lobby, you can get out of the vent. It's recoverable. It's not like totally lost. Even if your teammate in lobby is not helping you get out of vent, at least get out of vent in a position where you help your lobby teammate. Attacker also really struggled yesterday, so big time. That was an issue.
နောက်ထပ်တနိုင်မိနစ်20လောက်ဆိုရင်တော့မိသွားချိန်မှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်ပြီးလာပဲမချိန်ရပေါ်လာလေးတယောက်ပါ
Jamyoung was amazing, and I think Mozia, Mercury, like everyone did have some good rounds, but for the most part G and Jamyoung were doing and they just needed a little extra, so G was the guy that bought time for the others as well as that game on.
သူမပြောခင်မလို့ဘယ်ဒီဂျမ်မြောင်းမပြည့်လို့ချုပ်ဝိုင်းရှောပြီးနော်ဂျမ်မြောင်းပြစ်မှတော့ရမှာဒါမနေ့ကတော့ထဲ့တာဆိုဇာယူလို့ခေါင်းတော်မပေါ်နိုင်ဘူးထဲ့တာဟိုဘာမလားဘာလားမဇာယူကလည်းပြူတာစေးတယ်
Try to just run through these upgraded pistols. Good damage off the CZ from the back of A.
Like that little burst.
Yeah, give him a quick hit upside the head, slows it down for a second. You see Pain kind of
G နေတဲ့ Dig နဲ့ NQZ CZ နဲ့ကောင်လေးကို fight ဖို့တော့သူတို့မှနိုင်ငံနောက်ကို spanner ဘာညာပဲလောက်သွား cross ကိုတိုင်ပတ်မှာဆိုတော့ cross ကိုလည်းချက်ပြစ်ကြည့်ရ David DX ဆိုတော့နှစ်ကောင် DX ကဟိုမှာမိုးစေးရဖင်ပေါ်နေရှောဟာ A free game okay
but him and G down to a quarter
okay have a မတော်တက်ရှိနေတဲ့ span နဲ့ jam မြောင်းနေနေတော့ yaw smoke တလို့ yaw diffusing ကေကလည်းမပေါ့ diffuse ကရန်ခတ်23 second 27 second မတော်10 second diffuse နေတာတော့ပေါညာနေထားကြည့်ရသေးတယ် jam မြောင်းနေတော့ကောင်ထက်ရပြီဆိုမဲ့ 1 versus 1ဆိုတဲ့နေထားမှာဟာပေါ်ကြီးက free ပြရပြီ G ရဲ့ဘယ်ဆိုလာပြနေတာတော့ whoa ဟိုကပါတယ်
That one might be on G a little bit if they're gonna they have he's in a good spot where he has a chance to shoot. It's a deagle up there, so that's one thing. Better players have missed from that spot, but if he did join up with Jamyoung, get on top hut, it doesn't matter if you let him know where you are. They still have to come and try to fight you if the bomb could get defused and hut smoked. So a couple of small moments that they could have definitely won from. They'll have to let him pass, and this is where again this is why, despite what happened yesterday, we believe Pain can win this game.
You can always believe in Pain to win a game, but you can also always believe in them to let their opponents back in a little.
Yeah.
Still strong start across the board. That last round gets a bit too costly for their liking.
I like the characterization that they need to take this opportunity by the horns, because going into stage 3 is just such a gift and a curse.
Yes, sir.
You can I mean, it's great to get there, but to be honest, after what they did at Austin,
their
goal is now get into like the major final or something really impressive. But it's not just to get into playoffs, and I think the best chance of them doing that would be playing stage 2 as well as stage 3, or even starting from stage 1 and getting tons of experience, even though that might be crossing the line into more exhausting than anything else. But having to jump into your first match or second match against Team Spirit, or Vitality, that's tough.
Okay. Quick one from G as an opener. We've got a lot of Pain players on the other side of smoke, and they keep that pressure on by just spamming through. It's gonna welcome
phone trade, phone ပြတယ်ပွဲလေးပြတော့ဟုတ်ပြမှာပြမှာပါ
2 kills deep and a lot of space down play, because that third remaining player in Jamyoung still has a gap to close from lower.
Yeah, he's swatting him off right now. And Jamyoung, he's coming in slowly. Biguzera is going to have to use his head. So much time can be unnerving. No idea where he's coming from, but I'd still rather be, I think, Biguzera in this moment. Jamyoung's got to make a gamble. He doesn't know if Biguzera's
slinking down over la ko.ဟုတ်တယ်တော့နိဗ္ဗာန် over. Share ပဲ separate မဟုတ်ဘူးလို့ပြီးသွားတာကိုကြီး
like he's eventually going to plant.
တူရေးမှာစီးနေတယ်
is for him though. Jamyoung full commitment. If this door's close? Oh no. Oh, maybe there isn't.
What door, Launders?
Uh-oh.
That's right, spot. I'm bound. See, yeah, did you wait this so?
Started.
Okay, he's not
because you want to war versus ones when they how much on because you are a simple game with Judah. It's up down in the go with Judah to in the Mayan and so much in the white one of Champion or in 5 seconds because zero. The one shoes or you jet to connect with in a monitor.
Into the vent in case the flight was coming.
Oh, my son. It's a idea, yeah, my. We have a good man. Good man.
Perfect call in terms of
now I know
you could feel Biguzera starting to second guess it when
you got him.
Doubled back.
He was in the second, third, and fourth guessing right there.
Jam Young clutching out from the fourth dimension. Valiant effort here in a 1v3 from Biguzera, but perfect positioning from Jam Young.
That's great.
And now you start to see the ramifications of that round where they end up losing so much over towards ramp to the bomb. The Biguzera clutch in the round right after. Jam Young under pressure from pistols. Not going to go down empty-handed. In fact, almost gets it all. Nice quad hold from Jam Young as he gets them dogpiling over top the railing. And so Tai Lu's first round comes with a freebie of a second. One death, so be it.
Little bit of leverage found in that. Nice start here back into the game for Jam Young. Between that clutch and spray down. Minimal losses. He's just such an efficient shooter.
But lighter on the nades, and Payne take a look towards Trophy. Insta headshots coming through. Jam Young again. 7 kills already in back-to-back rounds. Sure, last time versus Pistols. This one sits Payne down.
He's playing the NAF spot too. I love that, man. Thought that was antiquated. Some people have tried that again recently, but it doesn't work as well anymore. Jam Young's bringing it back in a fashion. Jam, a man of fortune. And Jay must seek thy fortune. Henry Avery's 19.
2 ပါလည်းပေါက်ခဲ့။ဘာတွေဖြစ်နေပြီလဲ။ 5 versus 2ပါဖြစ်နေပြီ
Pulling out the big guns today.
ဒါလို့လည်းညီကိုတို့ over ထည့်ချလိုက်တော့မလား over ထည့်ချလိုက်တော့ over လှလေးပဲ
Might have got the date wrong, but 99%.
You read books or something? Leaves him mutilated on the ramp push.
I do not.
Possession either here at 4 seconds. So what are you up to, Payne? It feels like they're still taking a look at this A site. Kind of sniffing out something. You're going to find it vacant, and with no bomb, not a problem here for Tai Lu.
ည2 versus 5ကိုဒီချိန်ဒီ A side ကြီးကိုလုံးဝ free ပေးထား C4 ကလည်း RAM မှာ drop နေရဆိုတော့ RAM ကိုပဲ give side နေကြတယ်ဆိုတဲ့အနေထားပြောသွားတယ်။ဂျယ်မြောင်းတော့လုံးဝ10 HP ဆိုမဲ့ trouble gate တောင်တက်ထားတယ်။ Tai Lu အနေနဲ့ကတော့ Payne ကိုတော့ တေချာရှင်းစောနိုင်တဲ့ performance ရှိနေတယ်လို့ပြောရမလား။ CD လည်းဖြစ်နေလို့လည်းပါမှာ။ဘလုံးဟာလည်းသွားလူစားနေပြီ။ဟဲ့မဟုတ်တာ။ shoot ပါတစ်ခါတည်းပေါက်ခဲ့တာလား။ဘာတောက်ခဲ့နေမှတောက်ခဲ့တာ။
The A site safe, no bomb. Everyone stays alive.
The save ပေါ်လာတွေကတော့
all because of Jam Young. Heroic effort here on ramp. Again, why are they going to keep coming to him? Call 5 came, it would have just been an ace.
Yeah, and I mean, DGT wasn't even atrocious. So, great duel to pick up. DGT unable to get the trade fast enough to keep that pressure moving. So, nice to meet you, Payne. My name's Brick Wall.
Major season ဖလားဘယ်နဲ့လုံးလဲ။ Australia မှာတော့ဒီဟိုအခုလာမဲ့ major ပဲယူမှာလေးတုတ်ပေးရဲ့။ Sanction Lin အဲ့ဒါပဲယူတော့မှာ။
This one's still interesting because of the 2-player save.
ကိုရီးယားအဲ့ဒါပဲစဉ်းစားလာတာပေါ့။ဖေဝေးတော့တိတ်စဉ်းစားပါ
Or whether Mercury is his maker.
ပြတော့အဲ့တော့နဲ့ထည့်လိုက်မှာဟုတ်တာ။ဟုတ်တယ်။အဲ့တော့ပိန်းနိုင်ဟိုထိုင်းလူနိုင်လာတယ်။
There she goes. All the smokes they'll have to work with. They're going to cross in front of them. Trying to find uncertainty here. Mozio taking a look at it, gets pounced on by NQZ. Then it's up to the pistols to try to deal with Mercury, and they'll get that over the line.
How do you run out of ammo already?
Oh, big push as well from NQZ. That fast move and a missed shot. NQZ comes up with 3 kills, pouncing on that first play in front of main. The wall of smokes is a hook, line, and sinker as Tyloo go up in smoke themselves.
Little tactic there in the right gun in the right place. Castle has found himself an op in the end.
Wow, very nicely.
You
come to the table with a couple and an idea. You check the refrigerator for whatever you have, and you get to work.
That's what they do, man. They're creative.
Surprise ကြီးသွားတယ်နော်ပြဒီဆော့နေအခုတော့ပင်းတရက်ထဲနေဟုတ်ပါဘာတနေ့1.5လေးအဆင်ပြေမလားပြည့်တယ်အဲ့တော့ဘလူးနေထဲအောင်ပါသမှာ
as desperate of a save attempt as the round
သူစီရအိုးကဖလိုက်ဦးညာဝိဆက်တဲ့ဆက်
Excuse me, Tyloo. And then Pain get their answer. Really nice round, dude. Oh god, just see that's my favorite kind of Counter-Strike.
ကိုကြီးမျိုးရမဆက်သွားကျင်တာမြန်တကူတကား He thought like he said, "Yeah, look, pay the show."
And it just looks so clean. And NQZ seizes. Doesn't waste a moment pressing up into hell. That's the kind of play where even a second of hesitation, and he could have gotten. Doesn't have to worry of the close shot. Goes for the long cross instead, and it's so much easier for Tyloo. But instead, Pain's 5th hits the board.
You know how you do something difficult. Second behind that are ideas, and then behind that is money. You can see teams win with low money, and that's a great example of that was our plan. We pulled it out. This is our plan. This is the one gun we're watching. But if you only watch from this POV, you think right? Yep. That's how you use one gun on a T round like this. 2 smokes behind him. That wall is a total farce. The entire plan was to come around to wrap Hellside, and NQZ was the guy to trust with it.
ဒီမှာတော့ချမ်းနေရဗျာဟာအော်အေးဟုတ်ပါဆောင်းပါသေးတယ်အဘမှာပူချမ်းမှာပေါ့
Not even out of the door but pushed up as well. He was so adamant about trying to find a solution to NQZ.
တလိုက်အများကြီးစပ်ပေါ်နေပါလို့နေလို့လဲ
Quick little pit stop here in the Pain camp.
Can you do like pit stop noises? But what about PC noises? They're, you know, fan or
no
electrical noises?
No.
That's not,
I can try doing I'll try to do a fan.
Yeah, fan.
Launders. I'm over here.
My biggest fan.
Sign my forehead.
The last time we were in Hong Kong, Zotac Masters.
Yes, sir. 2018.
Yeah, never for this the craziest fan experience I can remember. The guy going launders, and we were backstage. And
and he
just did the splits while he was in the launders, look. Yeah.
အဲ့သူမက်တင်နာလေ second half winner point ဘလို့တွက်လိုက်ဗျ second half winner ကျတော့နာအနိုင်လေ point ဘလို့တွက်လဲဆိုတော့73တော့ရောက်လေ73တော့ရောက်တဲ့ကောင် second half winner တော့ညီမနှင်းမှာကြတယ်ကျဲလေးတိုက်လို့ဒါဖင်ရားတယ်ဟိုတို့နေမှာပေါ့တရုတ်တွေကြိုက်လာတယ်တရုတ်တွေလားတရုတ်တွေတော့ရင်းကြီးကြိုက်အဲ့ဒါပြောသူပြီးစော်ပြလုံးတာကစ်သိပြီကိုပဲဟာဘယ်ကြတယ်မကြတော့တပတ်ကိုပေးဟာနဲ့အခုဒီအားချောင်းတာညအဲ့ဒါမျိုးမေးပြီစောက်ကုန်မှာဟာဘောပြင်းလာတယ်တရုတ်ဆိုတဲ့ဘွဲတွေပြနေတော့ရှော့ကြည့်နေရတာစိတ်ညစ်လို့လား
At least we got guys everywhere. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like
device ရဲ့ style play style ဗီဒီယိုတစ်ပုဒ်နဲ့ရှင်းပြအောင်ပါ device ဘယ်လိုဆော့လဲဘယ်လိုနေရာမှာဘယ်လို angle တွေဘယ်လိုထောက်ပြီးဘယ်လိုတွေ useful ဖြစ်တဲ့ play ရလဲဘယ်လိုညင်ရှိတယ်ဟာပြမှာရမယ်နောက်ကလာမယ့် contact video ကတော့ device ဖြစ်ပါတယ်ထည့်ပြီအဲ့လိုဆိုဒီကဘောရဝ player တွေလာတာတော့ down လောက်တယ်
I think G has a
အဲ့ဒါတော့သူကဖြစ်ပါအောင်အဲ့လိုတော့မရှိပါဘူးရရင်သူတို့တွေ price pool လဲခွဲဝေမှုလဲရတာဟုတ် down နေဆိုတော့နောက်သိန်းရောက်တော့မှပဲ down တာပဲတော့ပေါ့ဒါပေမဲ့အောင်မြင်မှုတွေစက်တိုက်ရနေတော့တမျိုးပေါ့ From now, Piaba Miro, man.
Legacy.
Everybody and I got that head. Ha, Jenny, Lagia, move or Rubio, going on. Even ever love you. You are doing it. We do that. So, Coca-Cola, that you went to the Roma by so then, oh, Coca-Cola, oh,
I mean, Furia, if they're going to go international.
yeah, that's you did that.